Show your allegiance, show your loyalty to this nation, Liberia, the flag of Liberia is flying. Show your allegiance, show your loyalty to this nation, Liberia. This is forever. The white on the flesh is for purity. The star is for republic. The is for black people. We know Liberia is our home. The Declaration of Independence was signed in 1847. Of people, we are known as First Republic. The lone star shining evermore. Show your allegiance, show your loyalty to this nation. People who are poor and money, will humble themselves and seek my face. I will rise and heal their nation. Liberia will rise again. To your rising, I prophesy, it will come to your life. Together, let's keep your peace. What's in unity, we will build our nation. Never, Liberia, never. They take your place. Whatever others are easy. Show your allegiance, show your loyalty to this nation, Liberia, the flag of Liberia is flying. Show your allegiance, show your loyalty to this nation, Liberia. This is forever. The white on the flesh is for purity. The star is for republic. The is for black people. Well, good afternoon and welcome to Bitz and Pieces. Bitz and Pieces is here every weekday afternoon at 2 to 4. Very tough, provoking show, specifically in the afternoon hours. And so I'd like to say welcome wherever you are and how best you go about listening. Welcome to the show, Bitz and Pieces. And of course, it's good to have all of you listening from wherever you join us. Welcome. And of course, this is Bitz and Pieces. It's on Voice of Liberia. Too many things to talk about. This afternoon on the show, there are too many things trending that, trust me, we'll have some conversation around some of the issues trending in Liberia this afternoon on the show. Those of you watching the live, just leave a comment.
I will do the acknowledgement as we move on with the show. Those of you watching, leave your comment. We'll acknowledge that you're watching the show this afternoon. What are the issues? Former presidential candidate Councillor Tiawan Gonglo has criticized the conduct of a group of lawmakers under the canopy majority bloc, the form and manner in which they decided to remove House Speaker J. Funati Kofa. Birds bleed for power outages at the Rabat International Airport. We'll have some conversation surrounding this report yesterday that came out from the hearing from the Liberian Senate. The United States government, they've announced 10% tariff levied on discounts on goods and services from Liberia exported to the United States. So we'll also have some conversation around that this afternoon as well on the show. And we still are reaching of our guests this afternoon. If all goes well, we'll have our guest this afternoon at 3 o'clock. The show, and then we run up the discussion up to 4. At 4, we take leave of you on the show this afternoon. And so those of you watching the live, leave a comment and we do the acknowledgement right here this afternoon on the show. The cash giveaway is on. You have to play as many times you can play in order to be winner of 10,000 Liberian dollars. Yeah. We're giving out 10,000 Liberian dollars, 50,000 as well. This afternoon on the show. Star 799 star 90 hash, star 799 star 90 hash. Play with 200 Liberian dollars. And of course, you stand a chance to win for yourself 10,000 Liberian dollars. Star 799 star 90 hash. Play with 200 Liberian dollars. And of course, you win for yourself 20, that's 10,000 Liberian dollars. Let's take this song as we come right back quickly and do the acknowledgement. So those of you watching, just leave a comment. We will do the acknowledgement right here. Let's take this song. Let me go for this song right here on the show, Bitz and Pieces. Of course, welcome if you just join us. It's good to have you. Keep listening. This is the show, Bitz and Pieces. Let's take this song. And so let's acknowledge those watching. Keep watching the live. Those of you watching, continue to watch and just leave a comment in the comment section who acknowledge that you're watching this afternoon on the show. Stanley Sharif says, "Good afternoon, George. I'm watching from Liberia-VOL City." Mohammed Marama J. Sharif says, "Good afternoon, George. I'm watching from Mamadi Diakete Intellectual Forum in Jacobstown, St. Francis Community. The Birds Association of Liberia will respond to misinformation and disinformation about allegations coming from the rescue government about them being responsible for the darkness of the Roberts International Airport." Peter Wande, "Good afternoon, Brother George. I'm following you from Crown Hill Community. Thanks for the show." Vama Kruman says, "Good afternoon, Jala. I'm following live from Peace House Land, Jacob Town. Keep up the good work." Jala is in the traffic. He's on his way here. So let's get this present. George T.O.J. Brown says, "Good afternoon, Brother George. I'm following from my reading room at Prosa office on the UL main campus. Brother George, we are in a British Republic on a rescue mission." Stanley Sharif, while Liberians are going to bed with hunger, JMB and his officials are buying more than 100,000 US cards just for their personal use. Eric T. Commented, "Good afternoon, Voice of Liberia. I'm watching from Soniwan community. Keep up the good work." Lai writes, "Good afternoon. I'm joining this conversation from my Tiller Major Compound, President in Cowell." Okay. Charles K. Kamara says, "I'm watching from Kakata. And good afternoon to Voice of Liberia family. Dinah and Dennis, I'm following up from my residence in New York. Thanks for the show." Too many comments coming in. Keep okay. Debbie says, "Greetings. I'm following from a political capital." It says political capital of Electoral District 5. Prince Famula says, "I'm watching from Bannersville, Kebab Township." Henry T2 Jr. "Good afternoon. I'm watching." Vama Kruman says, "George, good afternoon. I'm following live from Peace Island, Jacobs Town, Painesville." He says, Andrew Ganda. "My name is Andrew Ganda. I'm watching from 5 or 6th Street." And of course, welcome to the show. Welcome to the show this afternoon. Welcome. This is Bits and Pieces. Those of you just joined us, would like to say welcome. And of course, it's good to have you from wherever you've joined us. Welcome. And let's also acknowledge those of you who just joined us. John A.S. Dennis Jr. I'm watching from Plebo City, Maryland County. Let me take a pause in the song here. Charles Kamara says, "Good afternoon to the people of Banga Town, Papa District, Grand Kibon." Okay. Is it Banga? Yes, hope I'm getting it right. Banga. Yeah. Yes, Jacob Daddy, he says, "Good afternoon, my brother. I'm calling from Logan Town Comfort Restaurant." Thank you so much, guys. Continue to play the cash giveaway. I'm giving out 10,000 Liberian dollars. Star 799 star 90 hash. Star 799 star 90 hash. You play with just 200 Liberian dollars. And of course, you win $10,000. Yes. And all depend the numbers of transaction we'll have. If we hit the threshold, we'll do a draw of $50,000. So if you're listening, it's up to you to play continuously. Continue to play as we move on with the show. Momo James Cover, "Good afternoon. I'm calling from Fairmont Cinco Harris Hill Community, precisely God's Favor Business Center. Thanks for the show this afternoon." Peter Water, "The People's Voice. George, How do we get here after 2 years? Nothing for this government to show as tangible. Hey God, where is the people's president, George Manawia? Yes, welcome. Welcome, guys. And it's good to be here. I'm always glad being on the show. Again, Jala is unable to be here today. But how be I'm here. Rest assured that I'm here up to 4 o'clock. We'll talk about some of the issues like I outlined. And we'll give you the time as well to also, get your views about some of the issues we're going to be talking about. And the Honorable Councillor Tier 1 Gonglo, he did a post. And his post, I actually went through the post, and he was criticizing, or he's criticized the conduct of a group of lawmakers who are trying to remove the House Speaker, J.F. Natikofa. What did he say into his post? I will read portion of the post, and we will analyze the post, and we will move on to our next discussion. We'll have some discussion around the birds that were blamed for the power outages at the Roberts International Airport. And so then we open the line. We hear your views on the issues, and then we move on to our final issue on the show. That has to do with the United States government announcement of a level of 10% discount tariff on goods and services from Liberia exported to the United States of America. And so, but let's get a ball going. We will move on to the post from the former presidential candidate, or defeated presidential candidate, Councillor Tier 1 Gonglo. What did the councillor, what did he wrote on his Facebook page? What did the councillor wrote? I'm trying to get out for you this afternoon on the show. Keep playing the cash giveaway. Star 799 star 90 hash, star 799 star 90 hash. Play with 200 Liberian dollars, and of course you stand a chance to win for yourself 10,000 Liberian dollars. Yes. So let's move on. He says, fellow Liberians, I'm deeply troubled by the recent conduct of certain members of the House of Representatives who unfortunately call themselves the so-called majority bloc, a nomenclature that finds no support in the Constitution of Liberia. Again, I'm deeply troubled by the recent conduct of certain members of the House of Representatives who unfortunately call themselves the so-called majority bloc, a nomenclature that finds no support in the Constitution of Liberia. Their inability to garner the 49 votes representing the 2/3 majority of the 73 lawmakers to remove the sitting speaker should have ended their quest. Wow. Instead, this group of 43 representatives proceeded to elect the very House member whom the current speaker defeated in the last speakership election. This action stands in stark contradiction to the Supreme Court's opinion on the matter, wherein the court made it clear that any action not consistent with Article 33 and 49 of our Constitution is ultra-virus. In my view, the group's choice to add a loan by refusing to attend section to reach the simple majority needed to legally conduct House businesses, and by purporting to elect a new speaker without constitutionally removing the current speaker is patently illegal. Yes, this is the post the councillor did, Councillor Tier 1 Gonglo. So we move on. Sadly, the executive branch and the Senate have chosen to recognize these actions, despite the Supreme Court's stance. Such disregard for our own highest court's decision is a violation of the Constitution of Liberia. The Speaker has rightly filed a bit of information to inform the court that the majority bloc of members are conducting themselves in manners that interfered with its judgment. The people of Liberia are anxiously awaiting the ruling of the court on the Bureau of Information. As a Liberian, I believe that the action of the majority bloc have brought shame, embarrassment, and severe reputational damage to our nations. That's our nation's image as the oldest democratic republic in Africa. Historically, Liberia has been counted among those nations, not just in Africa, whose government officials understood diplomacy in handling official matters, even where they disagreed. Yet today, under this regime, decency in officials' conduct is fast declining. What featured are these officials in the legislature trying to shape for our country? Children follow what they see their parents and elders do, far more than what they hear them say. Let those who have ears to hear listen to these words of common sense and change for the better, to give Liberia the image it deserves, a land of liberty that was meant to be a heaven of equality for all Liberians without distinction under the rule of law. Like I say, I will not read all. It's very long. Moreover, we continue. It is appalling that the saddened lawmakers, breakers of our organic law, wow, breakers of our organic law refuse to cooperate with two ECOWAS delegations, one led by Speaker of the ECOWAS Parliament and another led by the highly respected Professor Abraham Gambari. From all indications, this so-called majority bloc was openly disrespectful and plainly rude to both delegations. That's inconceivable that they failed to recognize Professor Abraham stature as an eminent African public servant and diplomat who has held several positions in Nigeria and the United Nations, including Foreign Minister of Nigeria, Nigeria's permanent representative to the United Nations, President of UNICEF, UN Under Secretary General, and the first special advisor on Africa to the UN Secretary General Kofi Annan. I mean, it's just very long, and I'm sorry, I can just go through the entire stuff here this afternoon on the show. But you've listened to the write-up of the former defeated presidential candidate. You listen to the write-up, a rare portion of it, and you listen to what the former defeated candidate wrote on his page. But let's acknowledge those of you just join us, Stanley Sharif, in an attempt for this lawless government to arrest any of our peaceful brats in this country who will come in defense of the brat. The brat issue by, not easy. David E. Benson Senior, George, you should have said what did the counselor write on his page instead of what did he. Okay, I'm trying. And you, okay. Charles Camara said fine. Okay, great. So we move on. Fellow Liberians, it's good to have all of you this afternoon. those of you watching, it's good to have you. Continue to leave the comment. We will acknowledge those of you watching, and we'll move on with the show. So, the former defeated presidential candidate in the 2023 general election posted on his Facebook page criticizing the action of the majority bloc. And we've said this thing time without numbers. And I think he was just being real. He was just critical on the issue of Capitol Hill. And fellow Liberians, let me say this. Councillor Gonglo is one person who I personally I've followed him on several occasions. I've listened to Councillor Gonglo on several occasions, and he seems to be someone who is actually, he's a realist. Let me say this. There are others who won't say some of these things. Whether it is the reality, they will blind their eyes to the reality and don't want to go this route. But you listen to the councillor. You listen to the councillor, Councillor Tewan Gongo. And I read his post and I was like, wow. And we've said this thing time without numbers that these people calling themselves majority bloc, their attitudes just shows how lawless they are, and that there's a need for you, the ordinary people, to come out. Now you've listened to the councillor. You've listened to Councillor Tewan Gonglo. Very harsh in his comment. And he feels that out of what the guys within the majority bloc they're doing, or what they've done, they are all illegals. They're not doing things in line with the Constitution of the Republic of Liberia, but rather they're doing it illegally. And it undermines the democracy of our country. It also undermines the democracy of our country. Not only the rule of law. But that's what you get when you have a country where people or those into leadership are very power grieved. They are very power grieved, and all they after is to enrich themselves. All they after is to enrich themselves. That's why we are the way we are today. And I said to someone the other day, until we can change our minds and attitude, Liberia is heading nowhere. Councillors at law, they are angry and in fact from the comment of Councillor Gonglo just shows how greedy these guys are. And they try to hijack the speakership. That's what they're striving to do. And you get the executive in support of what they're doing. The executive is fully in support of what the guys are doing. And I think the president is not being advised rightly. The advisors to the president will need to rethink. They will need to rethink and go back and say to the president and have some conversation with the president. They form a manner in which these people are proceeding. They're not proceeding well. And there's a need for them to come out and ensure that the right thing is done. The lawmakers, they're not proceeding well. This country is not a lawless country where people will just come and do things because he or she feels that they want to empower themselves. They want to enrich themselves at the detriment of the country. And that's what they sit there and they just do whatever they want to do. And this isn't well for us. You listen to Councilor Gonglo. When I read a post last night, I was shocked. And no other way better that he could place it than the way, I mean, he did it. And the way he did it. Some of you who have smartphone, just go to his page, log on to Councilor Tiawan Gonglo, just read his post. I was shocked. I don't know whether the lawmakers, whether the research analysts they have in their offices, whether the guys are going through some of these things. Whether they read some of these things. Councilor Gonglo is a counselor at law, well-respected man who understands the Constitution. When he starts to come out with these kind of comments, what it means. It is about time that you, Liberians, sit with your lawmakers, tell them that what they're doing is wrong. Tell them that what they're doing is wrong. If you want to be speaker, or if you want to remove a speaker, I mean, legitimately go and have him removed. You can go and have him removed legitimately. Now by doing it illegally. Now by hijacking the speakership of the country. Imagine, who is this person they're trying to hijack this speakership in for? Who is he? Is it a man who cannot maintain his marriage? Is this a man who cannot even maintain his home? Oh yeah. We need to be serious in this country. Until we change our mindset, until we change our attitudes as Liberians, we'll be heading nowhere. On a very serious note, we'll be heading nowhere. We'll be heading absolutely nowhere. we young people, it is about time to see these people and say to them the reality. Let's forget about the hand up they gave you. Let's forget about the hand up the guys are giving you. But rather say to them that, oh chief, this is wrong. This is wrong. What the law says about removing the speaker who was legitimately elected by his colleagues, ensure that the right thing is done. Get the 49 and let him and remove the man. But you don't have the 49. But you want to hijack the speakership. And you get the executive fully in support of what you're doing. You have the executive fully in support of what you're doing. And you see what's coming out? Legal-minded people. You see what they coming out with? Councillor Gonglo, that we Liberians, we know who he is. We know who Councillor Gonglo is. He's a very independent young man. He's not driven by his belly. He's a man of integrity. That's how I see him to be like. Oh yeah. And since I started to follow him, if not one, but two. If he's not one of those realists, he might be two in Liberia. And I like the way he knocked the hammer on the head. He was very straight and blunt. Very blunt. It tells you that our lawmakers will have to go to a bureaucracy to ensure that this Wula Balu up Capitol Hill can come to an end. Ensure that the right thing is done. Ensure that the right thing is done. Because you're not getting the 49 to remove the speaker. And the speaker not getting, I know, the 37 or whatever numbers to have session. But now you're doing things illegally. You're doing things that you're not supposed to do. You're doing business and doing all sorts of things illegally. So you see what legal-minded people have started to say about what's happening? You see what legal-minded people have started to say as it relates to what's happening up Capitol Hill? Those of us involved we have to disengage. Those of us involved, especially lawmakers, will have to disengage. This act, it undermines the peace of our country. And in my mind, it doesn't in any way mean well for our country. At all, it doesn't. At all. So, again, I've come to call on the leadership of the House of Representatives. Those major actors in what's happening at the House of Representatives to ensure that this issue, this Wula Balu up Capitol Hill, I mean, You guys need to find solution. You guys need to find solution. Though we've gotten some report, we've got some information from the both sides that there are conversation. There are conversation that is taking place. But you guys need to ensure that it is resolved. That's all we can say. And I want to appreciate the Councillor Tiawan Gonglo, for his read up. Because what's happening, it undermines the democracy of our country. It undermines the peace and stability of our country. And so it's good to be blunt. It's good to be real to your leaders. Oh yeah, it's good to be real. Though the government supports what you guys are doing, and the same Tiawan Gonglo supported this government. Oh yeah, Tiawan supported the same government. Tiawan, he has his, I think his vast running mate, Emmanuel Euro Yapawolo, who's also working in this government. So when these things are happening and he's taking the kind of stance, he has refused to place his belly in a plastic and present it to the government, we have to appreciate him. He should be appreciated for saying the right things. Many of us, many Liberians won't do. Once you support it and you guys succeed, automatically you go to bear with them. But the councillor is being tough on this one. And I think that's the right way to go. G. Jefferson Colette says, good afternoon, Voice of Liberia family. I'm watching from Pinsville Red Light. Very Outland Junior. Say I'm very Outland Junior. I'm watching from my BCTV office on Preston Street in Buchanan, Grand Bassa County. This was Liberia. This is the motherland. He says, Ruben say, good afternoon, VOL. I'm following you from Kakata City, Maigibi County. Stanley Sharif. He says, JMB 316. For JMB so love Liberians. He meant that is why he's doing 3 things to kill us. The US raid, the Red Press. Okay, that's it. Murphy Heenan says, good afternoon, brother. I'm watching from District now, where one of the best lawmakers live, Representative Foko. Keep up the good work, bro. Yes, keep playing the cash giveaway. Star 799 star 90 hash. Star 799 star 90 hash. Play with 200 and get 10,000. You have to play continuously. Play as many times you can play. Yeah, in order to win the 10,000 Liberian dollars. Today we're giving out $10,000 on the show. So play as many times, play continuously, and so that you'll be a part of the draw right here this afternoon on Bits and Pieces. If you're there in Grand Bassa, you're there in Bang Nimba, wherever you find yourself listening, welcome, and let's do it together this afternoon. So yesterday, the Liberian Senate invited the leadership of the Rabat International Airport in order to hear from them as to what led to the outages at the Rabat International Airport. And according to them, what they told the Liberian people, what they told the Liberian Senate was that what happened at the airport I mean, they blame the situation to birds, fellow Liberians. They blame the situation to birds. And I'm reading and I'm going through it. I don't know what sort of birds. It says Boyd suddenly. Good afternoon, VL. I'm following from Special Project Campus in Stephen Toba Estate, or from Stephen Toba Estate. Kudos, keep sharing the live this afternoon. So according to them, I mean, the incident that happened at the Roberts International Airport was caused by the birds. The guys, they did not mention the specific bird. The guys did not actually mention the specific bird that did they act. Wonderful. So let's say this. We agree that the bird, sometimes the way they will engage the transformer, some of the things they will do might cause sometimes problem for the electricity or the transformer or whatever. But I think the airport should have people that are involved with the maintenance of that port. You can tell me the airport is vacant. You don't have people that do maintenance and all of that. Look, at Voice of Liberia, we got people here. When you come in the morning, you clean up, you make sure everything in set or everything in place. You clean up, you check all of the equipment, you make sure everything's set up before you come in the morning. So imagine if Voice of Liberia have someone who do the maintenance and set up all of things here. The Roberts International Airport, government facility, also is just reckless as it is. People there behaving very careless and they don't know what to do. So the thing is, when did the guys get to realize that the birds, they were creating some problem for the transformer? When? Two, the guys should be telling us where are the machines that it were reported. We're in the newspapers here. Several other newspapers. We read that I think there were 3 or 4 machines that were given to the Roberts International Airport in order to help to boost the electricity issue at the port. So where are the machines today? And I was reading through, and I saw that they said the president, he has appointed Kofi Woods. That the president has appointed Kofi Woods to get involved, to meet with the leadership of the airport, so that they can have some conversation and ensure that what's happened or what's occurred the other day at the Roberts International Airport cannot be repeated. And I was like, wow. I think this thing is belated. This issue is belated. The former government was criticized here. The former government, they were criticized here for some other issues at the Roberts International Airport. And these are some of the things that the Unity Party, you said you are coming to right the wrongs. Some of the things you criticize, these things, they're still happening. These things are still happening. These things, they're still happening. I don't know how these people see Liberians to be. I don't know how these people see Liberians to be. You just wake up and go and say to the Liberian Senate that the incident occurred due to the act of the birds. I don't know whether the birds, they were chipping the wires, or they were defecating on the wires. What they said they were doing with the transformer or the wires or whatever. But the birds doing what with the wires? What they said they were doing that led to the damage of the transformer. Look, fellow Liberians, these people need to be real to us. These people need to be real to us. At the airport, at this time, there should have been maintenance placed. There should have been teams set up to ensure that these things, they're not supposed to be happening, because we criticize it and we say they were wrong. And once we take over, these things won't be happening. But now they are happening. Why should they be happening? So, meaning automatically there were no strategies that were put in place before coming here. And so that's why we are here. But that's why we're saying some of these things. Because you criticize it, you said they were wrong, and you are coming to right them out. You are coming to ensure that the right things are done. So when you were criticizing it, or when you were saying it, what were the strategies that you deployed to ensure that when you take over, these things won't happen no longer? So you were just saying it because you wanted to say them. You were just saying it because you wanted to say them, or probably you wanted to come here to the presidency to enrich yourself, to buy expensive cars, and live the best of life. That's what we see the guys doing, but nothing they're doing. They're enriching themselves, they're stealing, and nothing absolutely the guys are doing. And I've said it and I will continue to say that you Liberians, it's up to you to come out. You have to say to these people that they were given mandate. You gave them the mandate. And that mandate is to serve, not to steal. They're stealing. That's what they're doing. They're stealing. And they're lying and stealing. And they're not just stealing, they're lying and they're stealing. And this needs to come to an end. It needs to come to an end. Where are the machines? Where are the machines that the president said they were given to him by his friends, that he sent to the port, that this kind of thing will be happening? Well, so if people were going to get involved into, or the incident occur, if we were going to lead to people death, that what they were going to be saying? If people were going to die that night, or that what they were going to be telling Liberians? That it happened because of, the birds? You will blame it to the birds if people are going to die? Oh, you're going to shift that death to the birds. We need to be serious here in this country. We need to be serious in this country. What I see from the leadership of Joseph Boakai is on seriousness. What I see in the leadership of Joseph Boakai is on seriousness. The guys will need to do the right thing. The guys will need to do the right thing. The right thing needs to be done by this government. You can't continue to treat the people the way in which you're treating them. If not this other sector, we'll get complete from this other sector. If not the other place, you'll get complete from the other ministry. If not this other sector, and this other place will get damaged. You get report of stealing this way. And just too many things. The country is head of scatter. Everyone just doing their own thing. And I saw it on Facebook the other day, the president I know Kerry Street or where. According to them, the president went to buy vegetables. So we were all on Facebook. The people sharing, people doing all sort of things, sharing everywhere. And I said to myself, how would this benefit Liberians? How would the other one benefit us? How would this benefit our people? We're talking about no current to the airport. The president is not addressing this. He's not finding remedy to this situation. We're talking about no food yet. But we get money going. We are allotting money to the agriculture sector of the country. The president is not discussing this. But people hating the president for stopping to go buy food. His own food. People praising the man. Celebrating him. Hey, man. Where are we heading as a country, fellow Liberians? Our minds, our attitude need to change. Our minds, our attitude need to change, fellow Liberians, on a very serious note. So keep playing the cash giveaway. Don't forget, star 799, star 90 hash, star 799, star 90 hash. Those of you watching the live, leave a comment. Just leave a comment. I will do the acknowledgement. I will acknowledge those of you watching. Murphy Hinnon, good afternoon, brother. I'm watching from District 9, where one of the best lawmakers live, Representative Foko. Keep up the good work. It says, good afternoon, VL. I'm falling from Special Project Campus in Stephen Toba Estate. Ambassador Fokpa G. Flummer. It says, falling from GS Rao, Zenon Hill Community, Pinsville. This person said you can lie to come in power or come to power, but you cannot root with lies. And so keep playing the cash giveaway. Star 799 star 90 hash. Star 799 star 90 hash. Welcome to the show. Bits and Pieces is right here on Voice of Liberia. Just continue to leave the comment in the comment section. I will acknowledge those of you watching. Let's take this piece of music to be right back. When we come back, we go to the lines and take few calls. We hear from you, Liberians. You've listened to some of the things we've spoken about. I will give you the time. You have your say right here on the show. Let's take this interlude of music to be right back. The song is called Goto. It's a wonderful piece of music. Right here on the show this afternoon on Voice of Liberia, Bits and Pieces. Never Peve. Good afternoon, George. I'm watching from Monrovia. Imagine Joseph Boaka officials. That's President Joseph Boaka officials lying on birds. Lies cannot live forever. Let's hear from you, Liberians. Yeah, you Liberians, let's hear from you. It's about time that we'll sit back and listen to you this afternoon on the show. 0773-419-502, 0773-419-502, 0773-419-502. Better still, 0773-978-564. Those have been accounted. 0773-978-564 are the numbers. The cash giveaway is on star 799 star 90 hash. Let's get this pressing. Hello, welcome.
Yeah, good afternoon, brother Judge.
Yeah, good afternoon, welcome. What's the name?
Brother Judge, this is the voice of Samuel Rasta joining you from Point Four. This happens to be exact in Zimbabwe.
From Zimbabwe. Go ahead, let's hear you.
You know, brother Judge, I just want to appreciate Honorable Tiamon Gonglo, Councilor Tiamon Gonglo, for a brilliant stance. You know, brother Judge, to say the truth is very difficult. That's why the Bible says you should always say the truth, and the truth will set you free. So I just want to go on. I want to appreciate Tiamon Gonglo for his stance, brother Judge. But closer to the issue, brother Judge, I'm the lawyer for the boy. So we are fighting $1 million lawsuit against the Liberian government for defamation of character. Yeah, so I lie on my client. So, brother Judge, thank you for the opportunity, man.
Okay, thank you. Thank you so much. Let's star 799 star 90 hash, star 799 star 90 hash. Play with $200 Liberian dollars. And of course, you win 10,000 Liberian dollars. 0773-419-502, 0773-419-502, or better still, 0773-978-564. Hello, welcome. Good afternoon, welcome. What's the name? From where you call?
My name is Jason B.
Coming in broken. You said what's the name?
Jason Clay.
Go ahead.
And I'm calling you from Central Monrovia, to be precise, District 8, Slowway community.
Go ahead, let's hear you.
Well, thank you for elaborating topic, the discussion in the studio. But our engineer assigned at the round fee did not do well for themselves. If there is anything that you don't carry on maintenance, you should see different things instead of lying on bread. Yeah, because probably they may have a fault on a generator. Even the best on the transformer, you have a generator that sends current directly to the power box in the VIP lodge. That generator can bring current. Then what happened to only the transformer and the whole thing died? So I'm ashamed of them and I'm disappointed in them. When you give people a job, you play around a job. They don't pay attention on the job. That's the fight.
Thank you.
Thank you for.
Thank you. Thank you. Let's get another person. Welcome to the show. What's your name? For where you join us?
How are you, Josh?
I'm okay. Welcome. What's your name?
This is the voice of Andrew indeed. I'm Andrew's Fire calling from Conway, New Jersey.
Go ahead.
George, before I go any further, I beg you, please permit me to officially endorse the planned protest by the Federation of Brothers. And to be real,
my man, y'all don't be making fun, yo.
No.
Man, what's you about it? Man, serious. Man, the bread. They don't want to be making fun, yo.
But I'm coming now. Even the bread himself, and the bread have said, since the government refused to what we call proceed regularly, they will set on all of those transformers at strategic government area and make sure there will be no current. And I endorse that protest, and the Federation of Brothers must do all they can to massively protest and cut down all the transformers. So be real, because that is real. In a civilized society, you will stay in a sacred, what we call a sacred tumor of the Liberian people. And then you are brave to tell us that it was only because a bird sit on a transformer, which of course we know that a bird can sit on a tension wire and nothing can happen, but a bird sat on a transformer that led to our international airport being in darkness. To be real, that was a clear desecration of the sacredness of the Liberian people tumor. So we don't want that. Some of us, it was not because of what we call these things that we actually put there for someone to stay in our sacred tumor and tell us that broad start on a transformer and then our international airport got dark, which of course break and sit on what we call tension wire. Just thank you for the time, man. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Let's get another person. Welcome. What's your name? Hello.
Seji, how you doing?
I'm okay, Chief. Welcome. Let's hear you.
This is Peter Gulo calling from Tinker Valley.
Go ahead.
You know, we can sanction other people's view, but if it's such a topic come on and you don't have no idea, you don't have to call. Boy can cause problem for transformer. Go ask people who did electricity. You just say to your home because you get $1 to call. You call. You want to.
Hello. I think we should respect everyone on this platform for their views.
Okay, Judge,
right?
let me ask
you. So it is not only at the airport that bird have sat on transformer or even tension wires. Is it only at the airport that because it happened so the incident occurred only at the airport?
No, Judge, I want you to agree with me.
So listen now. Yes, from the onset of the discussion, I think I said it. Hello. Oh, he left the line. But let's get another person here on the show. Welcome. What's your name?
Hello, John.
Mansisi, welcome. Go ahead. Let's hear you. Go ahead.
No, God is not laughable. So yeah, our breath and transformer and it went off. And they are talking about boy can make it to happy. No, what happened, George Yata? They were like, on Facebook, they all gonna track on Facebook. Yes, you were here, George. Were you? You were here. When happy in George Yata, we love the country, but the country, the airport is in darkness, right? But today, we don't come and defend. They're not happy at that place. They don't come and defend it. Saying that man, it can happy. It can happy. That regularly that they over there, it was wrong. Because there's no effort made over there. They get there seeing the function money and all that thing over there. The one made it. The place went on. They see the fear over there. And then Brandon will start to make sure that we protest against the government for life on the brain in the country. Like that's a lie.
All right, thank you.
On the show.
Thank you.
They laugh to 11 people. They stole a few and they want to say the truth.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you. Let's get another person. Welcome to the show. What's your name? Hello, welcome.
Yeah, I'm Peter David Castle. Call for another tree light. Thank you for the fascinating discussion.
Go ahead.
Governance is run the chat play. You see, this guy started yesterday, raised insult at we are and his entire government said were in F. Today, they are faced with the reality. That's what to just sit on the fence and just criticize. You see, they are being challenged with the difficulty and the serious challenges that they cannot even find their way through. And to the extent that they are lying now on the bird. How you can't tell us that it was a bird that ate the transformer wire at RRA? That's just complete and unbelievable. And they need to stop that kind of lies, on those wildlife. That's complete. It's like that lie very much premature to come from whole government to accuse a living bird of eating transformer wire, whatever that ever happened around the world. It is the gross inattitude of those guys at RRA that have led to the darkness of that particular international airport. So they need to stop shipping blame. Everything about them is about shipping blame. They have not solved problems and to take power.
Thank you.
They need to learn how to solve problems. That's what they were elected for, and stop and shipping blame. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. We just got a report that the MDR, the Movement for Democracy and Reconstruction, they've withdrawn the case against that's Councillor Edith Gonglo, against Edith Gonglo due to what they describe as a feud from the elders of Nimba. Yeah, oh yeah. MDR is practically telling us that they are compromising the law because of errors, advice. Wow. That's it. But let's take this musical interlude right here. We'll continue with Goto. When I come back, I continue to take few calls here. Let me get a cup of water quickly to be back. Emmanuel Ricks, good afternoon. I'm following from Jamaica Road, Basseltown in District 13. Yes, guys, just hold the call, please. Let me get something to take in. I want to get something small water to clear my throat. Then I will come right back and I'll take more calls. Don't worry, we're here up to 4 o'clock. Star 799 star 90 hash. Star 799 star 90 hash. 200. Give you 10,000. Let's get a song right here. Go to. And of course, it's good to be back on the show. It's good to be back. Let's take few calls. Let's get few calls quickly. Star 799 star 90 hash. Continue to play the cash giveaway. I need 2 persons to play at least two times, and then we move on. Good afternoon. Welcome. What's the name? I'm okay. What's the name?
This is Mohammed Gitala. I'm calling from Kana, District 14, number.
Did I hear you say Mohammed Gitala?
Mohammed Gitawe.
Oh, Gitawe. Go ahead, Mohammed. Let's hear you.
Yeah, thank you very much for the privilege.
Go ahead.
You know, I just sitting by my radio quietly. I hear like MDR withdraw their complaint against Mother Iligongo.
Yeah, sure. Earlier, I think that was part of last month. I come in 1 minute. They wrote the National Elections Commission on ground that it did not register in Nimba, and so like the NEC did with Prophet Key, popularly known Prophet Key. That's what they were requesting the National Elections Commission to do to her as well, to get her out of the election. But now again, they've withdrawn the case.
For you to see the ruling party that, according to them, they did well in the course of the Liberian people, they changed the Liberian people life in the country, and they developed the country in the 1 year, 3 months. For that to be doing the kind of scared fighting. That's somebody advised them Because if you continue this against Mana Iligungo, it means I know NDR and the Union Party are defeated. Because for me, I have Nima County refugee. Some of when they would day, I will progress survey in Nima County. Really, for they may I don't know the candidate are Union Party supporting for that man to win the Nima County race. My brother will be serious battle.
Who the man?
Famakoga. It can be that more politically greedy.
So who you think will win the election? Who you think will win the election?
No, for me, we are in a social organization. But for me, if the opposition win the all of Kennedy, they not have no seat in the Macantay when they win the election.
He's not an opposition candidate.
No, what I'm saying, they have about few candidates. They're not representative. In a area, about 6 other candidates, the man illegal and even that all of Gala are contesting on the ticket of CMC. You know, but because now they may win the identical election would be a bad election in the country. And a bad election are like what would taxpayer money going to the identical area. Like billion people will not see the current president where he generates more money, he go buy a vehicle for like going to BCA. So we like we have to manage our resources against a politician, my brother.
All right, thank you.
Thank you very much for the opportunity.
Thank you. Let's get another person. Welcome to the show. What's your name?
Hello, Mr. White.
I'm okay. Is it Mark from Bassa?
No, this is Peter from the show.
Oh, sorry, Peter. Welcome. Go ahead.
Mr. White, can we go back into history because we live reference occurrence. Where in the world we can, rely on this that happened before where they burn were caught up to you heard about that before?
My man, make your point here. Don't drag me to something else, please.
Yeah, because, there must be something that happened like that before in history. But since we made this research, we have not heard about boycotting or transforming anywhere around the world. But then people will also believe it, okay, we believe it as a boycotting off. Then these people got 5 reasons why break and color transformer. Why they never presented for happening? Or they wanted to wait. They knew that there are 5 ways that break and color transformer. And they saw the break around that area. They didn't put presenting measure to stop the break from cutting on the transformer. How the break the color transformer. Where they had, dignitary trying to Liberia. As we learned the American ambassador on that flight. On a way to Liberia. So when those people are going to die, now what you're going to tell our country that bread when call out transformer and what let your senior citizen die? Is that what we're preparing to say to the people? These guys should stop joking on Liberia. And let me say this is a caveat going to the icon to those who are in wildlife. The people presenting wildlife should take this very seriously because in the rural community, we come inside chasing all the bread, eating all the bread and killing them. And when we're killing them, their blood will be on Joseph Boakai, 42-year experience, and stealing all those guys who is there at the airport there. Because after stealing all the sea oil, all they had to do was to lie on the innocent bird. So when the innocent bird are dying in the rural community, their blood will be on their hands.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. Let's get another person. Welcome to the show. It's on Bits and Pieces. Let's hear you on Voice of Liberia. Welcome.
Hi. Good afternoon, Brother John. Where are you?
Go ahead, Mark. Go ahead.
Yeah, Mark Bemele calling from becoming Grand Pastor Country, one of our country fan here.
Go ahead.
Georgie, let me say thank you for your afternoon platform because you give all the information and we need to go by it. Let me say many things. So the people who have agreed that Ile Gongwe were to stay because she's a hasa in the Makade election, Georgie. Ile Gongwe was a hasa. Nobody can make it without woman. The people were just putting, where's Coca? Coca can make it with Ile Gongwe where? Nothing. Do for what the one Gongwe is saying.
Hello, Mark.
Yeah.
My man, go ahead, ba. Be snapping, huh?
Yeah. For what the one Gongwe is saying is that we need the constitution or the right to be given to us in this country. Ghana one group of people they call themselves majority group that will just be stepping on us, and without getting whatsoever we need to get in this country. That majority group, they nothing. So that what we got to say, we only ask some people now to come up with a ruling. All I got to say, Georgie.
All right, thank you.
But we need the ruling to come up.
Thank you. Thank you so much. You've made your point. Thank you. Thank you so much. This person, welcome. What's the name? Hello? Caller, are you there? Good afternoon. Welcome. Okay, let's get this person from this other line. Welcome. Hello.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Welcome, sir. What's your name?
I'm Lawrence George, and I join you from Omega.
From Omega, let's hear you. They're on red light.
Yeah, my brother, you see those technocrats and those technicians who look out bullet in our face and tell us that birds or damage that transmitter?
They've said it already. They've said it.
The garden was running. I said, the garden was running for we to straight that let us. Certain things were on that plane. They're not very good. Somebody will not look out in the face. They know they are technocrats, they are experts who were placed over there. Then they can't look out in your face and say that birds, but they didn't get any other excuse. But you check it thoroughly. I bet you see drugs on the prolific or in like what if you did. Funny thing on that plane.
All right. Thank you. Thank you. That's how you feel. Let's get another person. Welcome to the show. Let's hear you. Hello? Oh, my word. Let's get another person from this line. The two lines booming. Hello, welcome.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir. Let's hear you.
Okay, my name is Prince Jude. I'm you from Newtown.
From Newtown, go ahead.
Okay, let me appreciate you this afternoon for the topic on discussion. You know, when I hear this from the bird going to go and sport the transformer and do this, it brought a lot of me. I laugh a lot. Because what kind of serious government will come and report such? What kind of serious government will come and report such about birds? Eh? We're talking about going forward, we're talking about strengthening our economy. And yet then, God rescue the power, the king, to loot. But let me go to the name of politics, you know. I must applaud the MDR. Someone say the MDR trying to use the tactics. No. MDR is standing by her procedure. The laws that establish the MDR, that's why they're going back.
What law?
And once a while to manipulate her, once to assassinate on the man, you can't with the evidence before them.
But she was said today to appear, according to the reports. It was said to appear, and later the guys from the NDR withdraw the case.
Yeah, so
they said if I did not get case against her again.
So if Manaida wants to clear on him for the state, she can bring it to public schools and clear on him. But I will tell you that Uga is the next senator for Nema County.
All right. Thank you. Let's get this person. Hello, welcome.
Okay, afternoon to you, Mr. Jala Kente, and good afternoon to my distinguished listener. My name is Sarah Johnson.
Hello.
Who in this afternoon from the Massive Rescue Mission Information Hall located in West Point.
Go ahead, let's hear you. Jala is not here. I'm Josh. Go ahead.
Okay, brother Josh. My attention has been drawn to your talking point relating to the transformer issue that took place at the RIA and that of majority black Supreme Court issue. And let me say this to you, my brother and friend. Those are under the son of my boss on Force of Liberia. No one can determine when problem will come. So the only thing I expected people to do here is that since this happening, we should be able to recommend to the national government, headed by His Excellency President Joseph Nima Bwaka. And Mr. President, we are appealing to you, please send your people over there to go over there and check. Why very close the problem according to people who are saying a bird. And apart from that, we want to do how to protect the transformer. Because that area is one of the big areas that give what we refer to as a budget support to our national budget. And additional to that, before I can conclude, my brother friend,
People are making emphasis on the majority black. Let me say this. This is for me. I don't talk much on the
It is Councillor Gonglo who criticized the guys.
Oh, please say now.
I said Councillor Tiawan Gonglo. Councillor Tiawan Gonglo.
You mean the election?
No, I'm talking about the issues happening up Capitol Hill, specifically the guys of the majority bloc. It is Tiawan Gonglo who criticized them.
Okay, for me, I will. Okay. Thank you for the correction. For me, I will tell you that it's the right. The Constitution gives him that. But what I want to say is that if all the lower courts does not have rules and regulations that govern it, apart from the ungodly law as the Constitution,
oh, the horse got ruled. They got ruled.
You think all the lawmakers were suspended when the current speaker took over? You think those who are going to sit at the very consequence for the amount of days that were given to them? No, because they know the rules.
No, but they're saying, hello. What the guys are saying, not that they staying home because they were suspended, but what they're saying is that they don't trust Kun. In fact, he's not the speaker, and so they can also sit on his mantle.
Okay, my brother, let me frank. Let's be frank. The lower horse is a flat branch. If we have an election today and the president did not reach 50+1, logically we will be able to go back for rerun, right? Meaning the second round, those who will have the majority vote, they will be declared as a winner. It's the same as the lower horse. Majority, carry the rule.
But in their roots, you must have 49 to remove the speaker.
Yeah, but if they have 49 to remove the speaker, that we just assume if all Fonati Kofa has 28 and the majority has 48 or 47, logically, my brother and friend, we should go something is a majority.
But that's not what. No, that's not what the rules say. There is nothing. Hello, welcome. Hello, listen to me, please. There is nothing in the rules or in their rules that talks about majority. It was specific to 49. You should have 49 members of the House of Representatives to remove the speaker.
Okay, so now what the question I want to ask now as a journalist who read between the lines and who comprehends well. So if all the majority black have 48 and the battle former speaker and Fonati Kofa have 27, what will you do? Do you expect for the 48 to go and say Kofa Jabo?
They should be able to lobby with their colleagues. Hello, listen to me now. Hello.
Johnson now.
No, you are protected. You are protected. I think I've given you the time. Hello.
Protect. Yeah.
Okay, go ahead. Conclude. Just
Thank
conclude.
you.
I will come to conclude.
The issue here is that if we want to come to the disco to discuss issue that is factual, we should be sincere. If you can remember, when 2017 election finished, just because of the former associate Justin Wale coming at Janet, whatever to say.
Hello.
Protect me now.
No, I don't want you to divert the conversation. I don't want you to divert the conversation here.
I wouldn't want to tell you that Fonati Kofa is now acting that to say he know the law. And then female was the female who told the Honorable Supreme Court that they shouldn't interfere into that matter when
at what time he says so.
And this fellow is very interesting.
Okay, you don't
constitutional right.
You don't listen to me. Listen to me, right?
Yeah.
As per their roots, right?
Yeah.
You should have at least 37. You should have at least 37 to elect a speaker.
Sure.
You should have 49 to remove the speaker. So now this is it. Yeah, I come in. Yeah. This is it, right? This is it.
Yeah.
You have 48. Let's agree, right? They are majority members of the House of Representatives. They got 48.
Sure.
So now what you do, if you want to remove the speaker, you already got 48. Be patient with me, honor his gabble, get your one person, and get him removed.
My brother.
Raise the issues and get the man removed.
Yeah, but the issue is that those people, who know the daily activity of that horse, how the horse runs.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Listen now. No, I've given you much time, brother. Thank you. I've given you much time. Thank you. Hello.
Yeah, Jaji.
Yeah, welcome. What's your name?
How you doing?
I'm okay. What's your name?
My name is Theo Ruben Congo. I call you from my resident Weaver community.
Nima community. Go ahead.
Weaver community.
Oh, Weaver community. Let's hear you, sir.
Yeah. I want to say thank you for your topic. You getting me?
Go ahead. You're live on the show. Let's hear you.
Yeah. With the issue of the bread business at the Rawa International Airport, for me, it's so dramatic to the point that I don't want to say that lie. I don't want to say that's true. But it's just looking funny to me because I had similar experience once upon a time I was listening to CBC. In Lagos, Nigeria, they said there was a big bird that was flying and the bird ran into the electric wire. They were electrocuted when the bird fell when it fell into a human being. They said the person was a witch on BBC. So it's just laughable to me. I'm not coming on it. But regarding the issue of the by-election in Nima, let me be first way to tell you. If Representative Koga don't win the by-election in Nima, Nima will become a banana state. That anybody can just go there and do any other thing.
Why you think so? There are others that are into the election day from the county. I mean, everyone there from the county.
Yeah, the one telling you. They are not committed to that country as compared to Koga. If Koga don't win that election, Nima will become a banana republic. To my your God. Because to be frank with you, there is no successful politician that can lead Nima country without any backing from the security sector. Don't let anybody lie to you. All the people that are in that race, the only person who when you win that election, Nima will be strong. Koga.
Thank you. I know.
Any of them win that election, Nima will become a banana republic.
Thank you. Hello, welcome. What's your name? Hello.
Yes, George. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Welcome. What's your name? Is it Hossein Kew?
Yeah, this is Hussein Kew.
Go ahead.
Yeah, George. Thank you. So, following the conversation, thank you for entertaining the different. So, here is it. The House of Representatives, they have their own rules, which of course, the rules guide them in their proceedings. I just want people to understand that even the Supreme Court tomorrow come up with a ruling. The Supreme Court will only say you should accord for Natikofa due process. And why is that due process? You should go and sit on a gavel, has the number, and he will preside, and then you would ask him to recuse himself.
Legal. It's legal.
Yeah, that is legal. That is the constitutional mandate.
Okay.
That you have to do.
Hossein, go ahead.
According due process. You understand, George?
Go ahead.
The horse has to do with numbers. Two-third majority can conduct and can have a quorum
and what's the number? What's the number?
He says you have 43 or 44 members.
43?
Of the 44.
Conclude quickly. 44. Yeah, Hossein, conclude.
Yeah, 44 members. No, if I mean error, you can correct me.
Conclude quickly. Conclude.
Yeah, so 44 members, they can conduct the labyrinthal business. So those guys have the numbers to conduct the labyrinthal business. Supreme Court will not dictate to the majority of quote-unquote majority bloc to go sit on a phone and
so what it means, what it means, if the Supreme Court, if the Supreme Court says to these guys, go and and accord this man due process, what it means?
So according due process, right? Meaning that you should go and have the numbers. What is that number 49, right? 49, you have it for the number. Go to the chambers.
So on the flip side, on the flip side of that, what you've done?
Pardon me?
On the flip side of that, what you've done?
Every other thing outside of that is out of the law.
It's illegal, right?
No, it's illegal.
Thank you so much. 0773419502, 0773419502, 0773978564 at the numbers *799 *90#, *799 *90#. The discussion seems to be very interesting. Too many Liberians want to have their say. But let's get this person. Hello, welcome. Hello, welcome. What's your name?
It is Solomon from Dubai.
Solomon, go ahead from Duporo. Let's hear you.
Yeah, man. When the person are busy, they all poor in the problem. But, yeah, don't laugh. This is the reality you are here.
Because they're up in the problem. My man.
They all poor. I mean, you gotta listen.
So what now? So what, brother? When they mess up with the government, so they begin say what the government doing wrong?
You know,
Go ahead.
he stopped speaking. Mr. Boga not listening to him. Mr. Boga went, sent security to the place there, big time lawmaker. He still speaking. Joseph Boga not listening to him. The citizens went to protest Joseph Boga saying the police, they beat people, they arrested some people, so because they went to jail people.
So because of that, men will be quiet?
No, wait a minute.
Okay.
So
Go straight to the chat, not give him on the head. Go straight to the issue. We got other people to call him.
Yeah, but you give more people chance. You got to give me chance too. Let me Emma.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
What is problem? So now the people had to pass the men and boss in your hand now until the police no way. So see why he ready. He ready. The men won't listen. So even if the Supreme Court come out and get a ruling and say this guy they are wrong, and just about say why you doing, you keep doing it. Why will he do it again? So that why before he take decision on he told this about to be the best man. That's now the way the country going. So they must blame themselves. People are in the problem. They say that you are from what happened in that place never happened before. The capital be there, they're born on the Joseph Waka. They try to manage it to put people inside all that women. So who do you blame? They all went in Nimakade. They all gonna take over there. Stop power over people. Rather than win. So that the pepper that they play now that we all have that thing, huh?
All right. Thank you. Let's get another person. Welcome. What's your name?
Thank you so much. My name is Sekou for SKT Bolivar.
From SKT Bolivar. Sekou, go ahead. Let's hear you.
Yeah, thank you for the show. And then I call from Nimakante. He said, Kogana we for Senator C for Nimakante. Why Koga ever do for Nimakante before you say he will not be there?
My man, forget about the man. Just forget about what the man have said. Hello, forget about what the man have said. And let's speak yours.
Because he's lying.
I mean, say
I'm going to little information to the people. What Koga ever done for Nima?
I mean, the man a lawmaker, but he has done something.
Yeah, no, he do anything. That man not do anything down there. That man will not win. Anything they go on down there will not accept the result.
Thank you.
We can take it from there.
Thank you. You've made your point. Thank you so much. And the issue. Let me just say this. The issue about the complaint filed by the MDR against Madam Edith Gonglo, where, and according to them, they were advised. According to the party, they were advised by traditional leaders of the county to forget about or to withdraw the case from the court. So I don't know. What are they telling us? I don't know what are they telling us. Someone is in the wrong. Someone is doing things that, according to you, she's in the wrong and she's not to do. That it is against the election laws. And and according to you, the president violated the election laws of the country. And then you decided to take the president to the court for the president to disprove your claims against his or her. And then you went back to the same court and you withdraw the case. You went back to the same court and you withdraw the case. But look, let me say this, fellow Liberians, right? We need to be serious. I think I've said it and I'll continue to say it. Liberians, we need to be serious in this country. So it is because of one or two elders who sit there in Nimba. It is because of them that we violate our election laws in this country. Fellow Liberians, is that what they're saying to us? So what made Ida Gonglo very special than Prophet Key? Oh, you are not. Again, that's it. The issue involving Prophet Key was not the MDR, but I think it was the National Elections Commission. Yes, I think it was the National Elections Commission. But again, let's say, I think the party themselves, they have to be careful. The party have to be careful. In fact, the candidate of the party that is being supported by this government, Koga himself have to be careful. Because when these things are happening, it doesn't in any way play out well for you. The first thing now is Prophet Key is going out of the country and telling people that you facilitated or you undermined, you went and you said all sort of things to the NEC and you undermine the process because you are supported by the government heavily. He's saying all kind of things, using the name of the vice president, that they undermine him and they pay him money just to ensure that you win the election. And now they're coming back to eat it and 1K, and a 1K on something like that. The party filed a complaint against these people. And now they've gone back to the NEC and they withdraw the case. So the entire thing here now is that if whether you wrong or 1K or whoever, whether they violated the election laws, they should go scot-free because of the few chiefs and elders that met you. According to you, I wasn't there. And when you met with the chiefs. But again, during electioneering period, once that person is your opponent, you both are going to an election. And you got facts in your possession that the president violated the election laws. You take the president to, or you file complaint against the president to the National Elections Commission, automatically you want the president out. You will come to the NEC with all of your facts. You will come to the National Elections Commission with all of your facts to ensure that president step out of the process. Who not let go? Koga doing everything in Nimba to win the election. He wants the senatorial city in Nimba. He won it. So to come back now and say, oh, you withdraw the case because chiefs and elders in Nimba say you withdraw the case, fine. That's it. That's it. So meaning, yes, let's abandon the election laws. Let's forget about whatever that idea and won't care contest. But again, there are others who will say what they're doing that fear tactics. That's how other will feel. That you, Koga, you see these two individuals as threats to your election. Oh yeah, I'm just saying something, that's how others will see it. That you see Edith Gonglo as a threat. Man, for me, I can say, I've said it. I don't know Edith. At no point in time, I've seen her. I'm not intending to meet with her. But you can root out all the Nima politics. She can never be rooted out of the politics in that place. You and I, we know the records. We know the records of Ide Gonglo in Nimba. How Jeremiah Kun became senator, we know. What all they went through, and later he became senator. You and I, we are in the know. So you cannot root her out of the politics in them. So when you do any kind of thing, people will continue to have that kind of sympathy for her. People will continue to have that kind of sympathy for her. The first time you went to Nima, you say all kind of things. You criticize this lady, that she's a lady, man die, and all kind of things. And so it might be you play with man, and all kind of things you said. People have a problem with you. Media institution criticize you in Nima for that statement. You were heavily criticized here in Nimba. And then today, you go to NEC, you say you have evidence, sufficient ones, that this lady did not register in Nimba. And so, she's not to be in the election. And later you went back, you withdraw the case, and you say that you were advised by Cheese and others, and that's why you withdraw the case. So people should be doing the wrong. We say we forget about it. We forget about it because we're advised by Cheese and others. You see, that's what sometimes can happen when people are narrow-minded. I sat on the platform the other day, I said, the attitude exhibited by Prophet Key, at this time, Prophet Key should have been arrested. He should be jailed. You don't do that. Today, it is Edith Gonglo. You complain Edith, you say you got sufficient evidences in your possession that she duped the NEC and she should not be in the process. Then later you go, you say you have achieving error. So okay, why if these chiefs and elders that are coming to you, they support her senatorial quest? I want to feel like you getting what I'm saying here. Why these same chiefs and elders that came to you and said to you, go and withdraw the case? Why if the chiefs and elders they support Edith Gonglo? So you say, yeah, now my opponent, but send the chief and elders supporting her, they tell me, let's go and withdraw it. But again, that's it. But again, others will feel that it's just another scare tactics. But again, it doesn't mean well for you, Cougar. You have to calm down, engage the process peacefully. Tell the people what you've done. Tell the people what you've done, what they say you're capable of doing. Forget about this one Edith. Start criticizing her every day, everywhere you go. You will say things about Edith. I mean, it's not just good for you. You continue to promote Edith, and I mean, you're doing it to yourself. Oh yeah, you're doing it to yourself. Star 799 star 90 hash, star 799 star 90 hash. We'll take 2 calls, 2 or 3 calls. Yes, we'll take a few calls here quickly. Then we conclude the show right here this afternoon. 0773419502, 0773419502, or better still 0773978564. Tomorrow I will be here. I have some information in my possession about the Coca-Cola. Is it Coca-Cola factory? I have some information. I have some of what the guys are involved with, what they're doing in that place. Tomorrow, it will interest you. Tomorrow, By all costs, listen to the show tomorrow. Some of the things you will listen, I will show you some of the things the guy in that place. The Coca-Cola factory, the guys that produce the soft drink. I will tell you some of the things the guys are involved with, some of the things they're doing. You got to be careful with the Coca-Cola product you see on the market. When you go somewhere, you see people selling their Coca-Cola soft drink. Be careful. But tomorrow, those of you that will be watching it live, you will see some of the things I'm telling about. You will see them. You will see some of the things, and we will communicate with some of our big brothers. They have to get involved. But tomorrow, I will be here. Coca-Cola factory, what you doing? You have to decide. But again, tomorrow I'll be here. We gotta go. Yeah, we gotta go. Tomorrow we'll be here. Like I said, I will be here. I'll take an hour. I'm going to. But let me squeeze in this person, 1 or 2 persons quickly, because I've already started coming in. Hello, welcome. What's your name?
Good evening, George.
I'm okay. Welcome. What's your name?
Thank you. This is Kwewu. William Scovey.
William, go ahead. Let's hear you.
Thank you, brother. I listened to your analysis, and I was just laughing and say, most especially when I heard you saying that Koga is attacking EDs and promoting EDs. So I say, okay, so there's a political process that both all of them they are in. And in fact, Koga is the most targeted candidate in this election than any other person. Koga is the most criticized candidate in this election than any other person. Because we observe that the other candidates, the Garrity, the EDs, the MAS, all of them came from the supporter or political group. And all of them, now when Mark appears in studio, you will not criticize EDs, you will not criticize or Garrity. Then when Garrity appears, EDs appear, you will not criticize the other, but all of them attacks are all on Koga.
You know the reason why everybody will go for Koga?
No.
It's just simple now. The men are lawmaker. They feel that he can get 5 years and no need. So even if you better, everybody will go for you.
No, but the fact is, you understand that the laws did not prohibit the men. They are taking on expediency now.
Granted, but they're taking into consideration the economic as well, brother.
Yeah, we agree. Like for me, if I were in Liberia myself, I only support Koga. I only support Koga because yesterday it was done, and we spoke against the other people, say it was correct. It was correct when we were telling other people that no, Thomas Father was not the right time at the time people were saying no, it was okay. Not because at that time we stood against it, then today because it is still our favor of Koga support the government, then we should agree with it. If I were in Nima, I wouldn't vote for Koga because I believe there is another way of the people resources that will be going there for another by-election. But if the people of Nimba feel that Koga has the experience more than all the other people, then I think they can make that decision because that's what the law says until we can amend our constitution that if you are seated as a lawmaker and you want to contest for another position, you must resign. Let your position you resign from and the position you want to contest for, let all to go for election. So let me see who the men will do that one that you go. They will not do it. Yeah, they will not.
Thank you, Chief. Thank you so much. Granted, thank you so much for your point. We can squeeze in a call and then we'll wrap it. If not, we'll have to go. If we can get a call, we'll take it quickly. If not, we'll wrap it on the show. *799 *90#. Quickly, 4:05. I'll be back here to do the draw and send the money. So continue to play $10,000. Hello, welcome. What's your name?
Yeah, I'm called Moses Nelson calling from Lofa County, Voyama City.
Go ahead from Lofa. Let's hear you.
Yeah, thank you for your show. I just want you to really expose the Coca-Cola business because as for me, it worries.
Hey, brother, tomorrow I'll be here.
Yeah.
Tomorrow I'll be here. Don't worry.
Yeah, I have to worry because I'm only saying this. If anything could protect thousands of human beings from today. If our party, thousands of human beings will die to vote tomorrow.
No, but you know the reason? Hello? You know the reason why I'm keeping it tomorrow?
No.
We have too many things to discuss today. 1, 2, that somebody are going to meet today. And that person, I mean, he's just one person that gave me all of the information for Coca-Cola. In fact, I have some of the drinks, some of the things that are in the drinks. Tomorrow, you will see them on the screen. Those of you that will be watching tomorrow. So let's keep it for tomorrow. Let me go and do more investigation, get fresh and ready, and be back here tomorrow. Let me get this person quickly right here before I go. Hello, welcome. Hello? Yeah, hello. You are a final caller. Let's hear you quickly. Just knock the hammer on the head. Let's go.
Yeah,
I'm calling for oral. My name is Rebecca Jackson.
Rebecca, you live on the show. Let's hear you. Is that? Is that?
I really wanted to hear what you're talking about the Coca-Cola factory.
Yeah, so tomorrow, join us on the show. You will get a note. Yeah?
Okay.
All right, thank you. Thank you. That's it. Let's go. Let's go. Well, that's it, folks. We gotta go. Yeah, keep playing star 799 star 90 hash. That's how we'd like to leave you on the show. But I'll be back here shortly in 5 to 6 minutes time. I'll be back here to send the money out. I will give the money to you. So all you need to do, continue to play star 799 star 90 hash. You play with 200 Liberian dollars. You win 10,000. It has been a wonderful show right here. Very interactive. Join me up tomorrow at 2. I'll be here with another fascinating presentation of the show based on pieces. The name is George. I'm George Wade. Bye bye, I'm out.